Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly, and today's video is a little bit more serious. It's a little bit more angry than I normally put up. For those of you who don't know, I, Brian Girbeagly Long, was the victim of targeted harassment. Targeted harassment that was perpetuated by larger YouTubers than I. Much larger YouTubers. Boys who call themselves Unus Annus. Yes, that's right. Uwu Anus itself attacked me. Made fun of the thumbnails that I've put a full 15 seconds a day into of my life that I'll never get back. And they just insulted me. Unbelievable. I can't believe this. So my plan, my master plan to make them pay, to make them feel the same pain that I feel right now, is to get some sweet revenge. So today, guys, I'm going to be looking at some of their thumbnails and I will be critiquing them. That's right. They're not gonna know what hit them. They're going to pay, and then you'll all see. Yeah, every single one of you, you'll all see. Now, without further ado, I'm going to pull up their website, their YouTube page, youtube.com/Unus Annus, where many of you possibly came from, since they mentioned me there. Came here to see if my thumbnail game has truly improved, which it will, by the way. It's going to serve as motivation to make me a better YouTuber, a better person. I'm gonna take this pain and I'm gonna transform it into something productive and positive, because that's what I do. But before I do so, I'm going to fall prey to my own petty whims, and I'm gonna take these boys out. So, let's pull these bad boys up. Oh, yeah, no. These thumbs they're fantastic. They're good. They're really clean and they're really eye-catching. They're great. These are, I have literally no critiques. These are wonderful. Please, guys, keep up the good work. Seriously. On a serious note, many of you are probably new here. You probably came from my good buddies Mark and Ethan's Unus Annus joint channel that they do a bunch of goofy who knows what the hell, you know, on. And it's so awesome that they gave me like a little shout out, even though it was like, you know, critical. It was also done in good fun, obviously. Ethan is like one of my best friends of all time. And him and I have like really good rapport. Like he constantly gives me great advice on how to improve my own YouTube channel and everything. I did want to give like a little bit of context. I already tweeted this out, so for those of you who follow me on Twitter, you've seen this already, but there is some context to the comments that he made in the Unus Annus video. Comment number 1 was he said that we were texting, which is incorrect. It was literally a phone call we had like just a couple days ago. I don't know about Ethan, but like sometimes I worry about his brain. He literally has the brain of like a goldfish that's dying out of water sometimes. Like he doesn't remember anything. This was just the other day, dude. We were on the phone. Comment number 2 is the fact that I for a long time, I really do know that I'm like the issue here. I am the problem when it comes to like my own thumbnails, my own branding and stuff. For a little bit of background, I used to actually own a marketing firm, like an internet marketing firm. I co-owned it with a couple other guys that I had previously worked with at a different firm, and we branched off and we started our own thing. And we used to, you know, do marketing for these like really big companies, and we had like, you know, a lot of really great techniques that we used to boost ourselves. When I started doing YouTube, I sort of started doing it as just like a fun hobby to break myself out of the like office mindset that I would be stuck in. Because when I owned the company, I was working like 12 to 14-hour days. I was working every single day on the weekend. I was working every holiday. It just like never stopped. And I was getting like really burnt out by it. So I really have enjoyed what I've done the past like 6-7 years on YouTube. It's almost 7 years. Holy crap, that's crazy. Like in just a couple months, I'll be hitting my 7-year anniversary. But it's always been a hobby to me. I've never been someone who like really looks at numbers. Like I don't care that much about metadata, shit like that. That like a lot of other YouTubers obviously use, and it's allowed them to reach great heights, and that's amazing. And it's just like so cool to see people be able to use that info that like I have a background in to improve their own channels and whatever. I don't know why. I just like when it comes to YouTube, I just never have applied myself in that way. I think it's just because I was so afraid of just like burning out and thinking of this as something more than a fun job, and thinking of it as more like a stressful job where I have to like micromanage everything. And some people do that, and more power to them if they can handle that. But me personally, I've always been a lot more laid back about my approach here on YouTube. And as a result, anyway, this is like a really long roundabout way to explain this, but I used to make intentionally bad thumbnails. Yeah, that like really bad ones on purpose. If you go back to my earliest videos, the thumbnails on those videos are made in MS Paint. They're like a solid color background with like impact font that's just like one color with like I couldn't do the shadow effect in MS Paint back then, so I would literally layer like a black version of the letters like behind the actual like letters and numbers that were on my title. They were awful. I like superimposed like my face that was like this really badly done like cutout. It was a trash heap, and for whatever reason, I thought this was like the ultimate inside joke. For whatever reason, I was like, man, if I make really bad thumbnails, people will probably click these going like, what is this guy, 12 years old? Is he an actual idiot? Like, what's the deal here? And I thought that was gonna be like the funny haha like inside thing. Like people would click it and go, oh wait, no, he is actually trying. You know, his videos are actually like about the gameplay, and he does like have pretty solid commentary or whatever. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, because I never told anyone that that was like the inside joke that was going on. It was just something I did, and as a result, no one thought it was funny. Everyone literally just thought I was bad at making thumbnails, and as a result, it became like this self-fulfilling prophecy where I actually am horrible at thumbnails now, because I never bothered to learn like the techniques of Photoshop. I didn't get Photoshop until just a couple years ago, so like I don't really have much of a background in it, but I have watched a couple tutorial videos. I am trying to actively like sort of improve the quality of my thumbnails, and going forward 2020, that's like a good goal of mine, is to work on my thumbnails. I don't feel bad about it in any kind of way. Like the video again that Mark and Ethan did was completely in good fun. I love both of them. They've been nothing but incredibly supportive friends to me throughout like the time I've gotten to know them, and I don't know why I just decided to double down on bad thumbnails like from way back when, but it's sort of stunted my growth as a creator, and I'm ready to like move past that. It's a deep bit that no one else got, because I have just weird, dry, quirky humor that like goes on for too long. So I am probably going to work on my thumbnails for future videos, and hopefully you guys see the improvement as well, and it's something that like we can go on in our journey together as we recently surpassed 35,000 subscribers. Again, if you're new here because of Unus, Annus, just know Mark and Ethan are some very good friends of mine. I mean, they recently sent me this merch. I got this Unus Annus shirt. They sent me a hoodie. Ethan sent some of his Soft Boy products, which is like the beanie I'm wearing. And then I have a long sleeve that kind of looks like this that also says Soft Boy with the blackout logo. It's really cool stuff. If you guys are someone who's ordered any of this at any point, thank you so much for supporting my friends. Thanks for supporting their wacky, weird channel. I knew about Unus Annus like months and months before it launched, and it seemed like such a cool idea, and I'm so happy that it's taken off in the way that it has. It's made Ethan really happy. He calls me and talks to me about it all the time, and it's just like knowing my friends are creating things that are just like goofy and off the cuff, and things that make other people like really just laugh out loud or question things or whatever sort of reaction you have to their videos. Like that's really cool. That's awesome. That's like the dream for us creators, is we create things that we like, we put it out in the world, and then if other people like the things we've created, that's like an awesome bonus. So it's just like really, really cool to see that, and it's really kind of them to have passed that kindness forward. I know I've talked to Ethan about this a couple times now, but like next time I go out to LA, I might be featured in a video, less as just like a little shout out, like mention, and actually actively in one of their videos, which I'm really looking forward to. But yeah, it's been wild because like ever since they put up that video, there has been an influx of like new viewers, there's been an influx of new comments, subscribers, people who have followed my Twitch channel, because Mark mentioned that he's subbed to me for a very long time over on Twitch, which is just weird and wild, because I used to, like, Mark is one of the big inspirations for me starting YouTube back in the day. So it's just really crazy that now I'm close enough with them that they mentioned me in a video, and they're you know, sending me their merch and whatnot. I mean, Ethan not so much, just because I've known him for so long, and him and I used to, you know, shout each other out and play games together and stuff a lot more. But I don't know, it just, I don't know why I'm rambling so much about this. I'm just like, I'm really flattered, and I'm blown away that 2020 just started and we just surpassed 35,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I've been trying to be a lot more consistent with my content over here as well as over on Twitch lately, and it's just been putting me in a very good place as someone who creates and enjoys creating. And I really can't say thank you enough to those of you who have stuck around for years or joined recently. And for those of you who joined recently, like I said, thank you so much for supporting my friends. It's like so cool. I have this like really positive energy about 2020. I'm just like in a really good mood about it. I have so many goals set. I already have so many like things coming up, opportunities that I'm very excited for, and I want to take you guys along on that journey. I want you guys to hopefully get some enjoyment and some, like, I guess, happiness, secondhand happiness out of my happiness. So yeah, that's, I don't really have much of a point to this video besides just making that stupid quick joke sketch in the beginning and then like talking about my friends. But like, you know, I'm a soft boy now, right? I get to talk about my friends and how much I'm proud of them and how grateful I am for everything that's come my way. Thank you so much for supporting all of us, and yeah, I don't know, go sub to Unus Annus if you're not already. It's fun stuff. It's very different, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else they do in this upcoming next like 300 however many days they have left of the channel. But yeah, anyway guys, that's gonna be it for this sort of like long rambly vlog thing. I don't even know what this video really is. But yeah, thank you guys again for all of the support. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.